Did I not already go live? Okay, now I'm live. That was weird, dude. This is why I don't schedule streams in advance. Because it's like I thought I was live because I already saw me on the thing. But apparently I wasn't because of the thing. I don't know. But anyways, y'all, look. We are going to be playing some DMC5 today, testing out my microphone, seeing if it still works. As y'all can see, I put some tape on. This is the one from the Oblivion live stream that wasn't, that just literally broke out of nowhere. I still don't know how that happened, but I put some tape on it. It's slightly more comfortable than it was before. I'm hoping it's as effective as it was before, or at least like somewhat. I'm hoping. Hence the name of the stream. It's a mic test stream, kind of ish. But anyways, we're gonna be hopping in as Virgil, son of Sparta mode, having some fun. I already got all of his skills unlocked, so you know, it should not be too hard at all. Also, really quick, let me zoom in on this to make sure I don't miss a single chat. Boom, so my chat screen is right here. Alright. Boom, boom. All set up, and Super Virgil, nah. We're gonna be doing this OG. We're gonna be keeping it classic, keeping it classy. Classic and classy. Mission start. Let's run it. Okay, but first things first, I'm gonna test the volume. Hope it's good. You know what? It's not bad. I mean, my voice is kind of popping in and out from time to time, muting and then unmuting, but other than that, it's not bad. So you know what? I think we're gonna just roll with it. Then I'm gonna look back in the stream, see if I use my other new headset or continue using this one. Either way, I'm good. Either way, whatever works, works. But alright, let's kill some demons. Let's get stylish, bro. Let's get SSS up in here. I'm still not really the best with Virgil. Like, the dodging and stuff, like combos, I'm still not really the best. But I try my best. I think I have gotten pretty good at the judgment cuts, though. Whoa. How do I do this stinger thing? Ooh. Alright. Not bad, bro. Not too shabby for my first fight. Alright. And my night filter just kicked in. But you know what? That's not going to be a problem. That's not going to be a problem at all. If anything, it's just a sign that it's getting late. But the stream did just start, so we're gonna have some fun regardless. Gonna keep it pushing, bro. Alright. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Wait, hang on. Can we go back? Because I'm pretty sure this is an extra area back here, right? I think we might just be heading the wrong way. Alright. Through the... Alright, here it is, through the hole. Pause. But anyway, where... Alright, here we go. Hey, you see, I told y'all, I'm pretty good with these judgment cuts. I just need to focus. Just need to concentrate and get my motivation up, you feel me? Alright. Nice, a triple. I love that. How do I disperse these? All right, there we go. These guys right here are pretty tough to fight, not gonna lie. World of hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm not good at using this edge blade at all, so I don't even know why I equipped it. How many red orbs do I have? Quite a few, like more than 1 million. Let me, yeah, right there, 1.4 million. I don't really use them for anything because I pretty much have everybody's skills, but they just kind of sit there. Also, thanks for tuning in. That is a long name that you have. I'm just gonna call you Anarchist for short. Thanks for tuning in, bro. It's just gonna be a chill little stream today that I'm gonna look back on to test my microphone. I will probably stream DMC5 again though. It's not gonna be like a series or anything, but you know, I might do another one. Also, if you have any advice for getting back at getting good at Virgil, let me know. And I keep on looking here to see my chat instead of looking at the camera to talk to the chat. But like, cause my laptop is here, my camera is right there, and I keep on looking in 2 different areas, so it looks weird. So I'm talking to you, but you're not there. So my bad. You can call me Joe or Vendetta. You know, I'll call you Vendetta for short. It's cooler. Then again, Joe is a cool name too. Oop. My screen. Something happened to my screen. I don't know why. Devil trigger. Nice. Ah, jeez. I think when you're in Devil Trigger mode, it's much easier to do the thing. The thing with the triple judgment cut. Stream health. Alright. And by the way, Vendetta, let me know if my mic is bad or good. Any feedback is appreciated. Much appreciated. Nice. Hey, yo, Top. What's good, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome to the stream, bro. We're playing some DMC5 today. Your audio mixing is good? Fantastic, bro. I love to hear that. I have my game volume on, like, low right now, and my mic volume on 100% always. Because I just, like... That's just always a rule. Game volume is always lower, because I end up getting drowned out sometimes, or at least I used to. Man, I bought a whole $60 headset recently, bro, because this one recently broke. You can probably see the tape right here. Like, it just snapped, like that part just, like, snapped, even though this still works. So I just put some tape on it, and, like, yeah, to try it out. And comparing it again to, like, the one I just bought, which is back there, that I'm going to be returning soon. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste of $60. I'm not going to say which headset that is, the $60 one, but yeah, it's not the best for streaming. And the mic, you'll probably be able to guess off of this, but the mic is like back here. It's not even like to your face. It's not like long or anything, but it's like right here, which was questionable at first. Like I was thinking in my head, like, is that even, is my audio even going to be picked up? Is my voice going to be picked up from that? And honestly, it wasn't. So, but anyway, let me stop yapping and fight this thing. Ooh, was that a perfect dodge? Nice. Hey, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about doing this. Watch this. Oh, wait, no. This. World of V. Bro, this is one of my favorite moves. This move right here is actually so cool. Little V cameo. I love that. Too easy, bro. I should have been playing this on Dante Must Die mode. DMD. Because this is just too easy, bro. Like, the games that I'm conditioned to at this point, I don't usually play hack and slash games that often, unfortunately. Because there aren't many good ones that I have. Except for this. Like, I'm used to Souls-likes, bro. Like, the first Berserker Kazan, Lies of P, Elden Ring. It's like I've just been so battle-hardened by all these Souls-likes that these hack and slash games are just like cakewalks. Even on the hard difficulties. Yeah, it's good to make sure your voice is overpowering the gameplay as a streamer. Always, bro. You know ball. The self-stab is what makes it tough. Exactly, bro. The little Harakiri Seppuku. Harakiri Seppuku. Jisatsu. Whatever they call it. I think they have multiple words for that. But yeah, it's just like Virgil, bro. You can't deny how much aura he has. I used to think that Nero was cooler. And to be honest, I still do, because he's the first Devil May Cry character I ever played as. But, you know, I mean, I cannot deny how awesome Virgil is, bro. No one can. And I remember absolutely hating playing as Dante, because his moveset, his collection of weapons, it was all just too, like back in Devil May Cry 4, the first DMC I played. It was just way too complicated for me, especially compared to Nero, which he was just so cool and simple and easy, and just his combat flow just worked better for me than Dante's, to be honest. But no disrespect to Dante or Virgil. That was just, you know, that's just 2016 me, I guess. Like, bro, the first time I played a Devil May Cry game was 5th grade. 5th grade was when I first played Devil May Cry 4. and I fell in love with it, bro. That was my gateway entry into the series. I did beat Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 on stream, though. I did play those. But that was like last year. It was a while ago. Virgil is better than Dante, in my opinion, even as a character. Well, I mean, I don't really take sides in that war. But, you know, I mean, that's... Wait, auto? I didn't mean to do that. I don't really have a stake in that war, but... Wait, did someone call me? Hang on. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. Okay, whoa. I have returned. And my headset still feels weird, but I have returned regardless. Okay. Man, bro. I can literally rant heavily as to why. Yeah, really. You know what? Hey, I'm down to hear it. Personally, I don't. It's not like I disagree with you or anything. Like I said, I don't really have a stake in that. But you know, I'd love to hear your reasoning. You feel me? I am all ears. Also, my camera is just fine the way it is. I love that. Okay, let's continue. Wait, my headset volume. Okay. Volume, gonna scooch this way. I'm gonna increase the brightness. Boom. Alright. Now let's continue. So this, I know you jumped down a hole, right? Yep, this is it. Man, dude, when you actually take the time to learn Virgil, he's actually not too bad to play. I remember the first time I tried him, back in DMC4, when I got the special edition for the first time, which was like in the 20 teens, I forgot which year it was. He just felt so slow and impossible to play. But you know, that was my younger and less experienced self. How do I, bro, I need to practice Judgment Cut. There we go. Oh, what was? Wait, how did I do the rain move? I always wondered how to do the little rain shot thing. Okay, gonna fill Devil Trigger 2. I mean Super Devil Trigger. Oh no. Ooh, hold up. Okay, I'm going a little crazy now. I'm basically a pro at this, bro. You need to flick your stick up and down when you throw projectiles. Oh, really? Okay. You mean like hold it? Bro, the little back forward flick moves sometimes can be a bit of a bother. You feel me? Hang on, let me try to practice a triple judgment cut. Bro, hang on. Nice. I pretty much mastered it. It's just sometimes a dice roll type of move. It's like sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you pull it off, sometimes you don't in the heat of the moment. You got to be precise with it. You feel me? Hang on, let me try this. The back forward. I don't know how I pulled it off that one time, back forward. I don't know. I still need to practice. What's this? Let me. Since he's. Wait. I will say Dante is obviously still a unique character. True. Since he's a character who's very in-depth into humanity. True that. True that. True that. Be in combat first. Air judgment cuts are easier. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I noticed that for some reason. I even read online that they are. I can't do a triple judgment cut mid-air for some reason. Like, let me try doing that. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think triple air judgment cuts exist, do they? They probably don't even exist. That's probably why I can't pull it off. Whoa, there's an ugly. Alright. Whew, bro. These combos get pretty insane. Pretty much you just gotta keep switching weapons and just keep switching weapons, keep flicking your joystick. Pause. Too easy, dude. Usually my style points end up in like the 4,000, 5,000 range. I can't imagine getting like 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. Do people get those? Like that's probably something else entirely. They do. LOL, you just did it. Make sure to have DT. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, technically speaking, I did a double air judgment cut. Like the first one, I don't know if you can really, if that really counts, you know what I mean? Like, hang on. Like the first, like I mean the Jun, not the first one then that activates, you feel me? It's like the flashy thing just doesn't pop up a third time. I don't know. I think I just still need some practice. My voice just cracked right there, but I'm gonna pretend that it did not. We also got the Devil May Cry van. How do you think Virgil would interact with Nico if he actually met her? Like, what kind of conversations would they have? I imagine Nico would probably pull out like a notebook and just take notes of everything that he utters. That Virgil utters, because she studies demonology and stuff like that, right? I don't know. Anyway, there's nothing that I can really buy from here, so I'm just gonna skip it. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the Time Horse. Time Horse boss. That's gonna be fun. I think the highest I've ever gotten was around 6K. Not bad. He would kill. What? That's kind of dark, dude. Jeez. What makes you say that? Well, how do you figure? Virgil doesn't seem like the type of guy to just kill civilians, human civilians, right? Or use her to make her become a demon. Dang, that is like not very optimistic, bro. I tried to be optimistic with my guess, but you just straight up said, nah, bro. Virgil is not a good guy. You really just said, yeah, nah, Virgil is a lost cause. Oh no, here comes the time nonsense. Wait, hang on a minute. Why are we not slowed down? Doesn't he have moves that like slow us down and stuff? There we go, that makes sense. Oh no, what's he doing? Attacks in this game, bro. No matter how hard I try. Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh no. Why can't I do the judgment cut? Hang on. Oh no. You know, one thing I like more about Nero than Virgil and Dante, bro, like the one thing that Nero has that Virgil and Dante don't is the custom buster moves that are unique for like every single enemy. It's like you grab them and he does something different for each of them. It's crazy. Whoa, did he just... Hang on, let me go Sin Devil Trigger. I do not know how to properly use this form at all. Ooh, nice, dude. Whew. I don't know if this is really a good move. This is more of a... I love doing this move, but it's more for crowd control. I don't know why I'm using it here. Nice, dude. Wasn't hard at all. Let me read. I think you can spam attack button on Sin Devil Trigger. Really? Oh, that's good to know. What's this? Bro, he gave up his humanity so he can try his hardest to become a demon like his father, Sparta. Well, I mean, true, I guess. I never really understood why he separated himself. He cut him and V in half. I never really truly understood why he did that and then went back to Nero and stole his arm. Let me read what the second thing you said. If you use Devil Trigger and Sin Devil Trigger to do judgment cuts, he literally disintegrates the enemy's health bar. Oh yeah. True that. I'll keep that in mind. In Sin Devil Trigger, he gets an extra attack for his moves for all weapons. Wow. Man, there is a lot that I don't know about Devil May Cry movesets to this day. Well, thank y'all for the tips. Thank y'all for the advice. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And by extra move, do you mean like a unique move that's not part of like his regular moveset? Like, do you actually have to look at the input, or like... But I'll keep that in mind. I'll try using those. You should use the Void a little. For practice? You're probably right. Okay, alright. Alright. Well, that's good to know. Okay, I could try doing some practice. I never really go there because when it comes to this game, I mean, it's a hack and slash. I don't really see hack and slashes anymore as like something to really practice in, per se, but I mean, I guess it could help. I don't really go here. So there's V, Nero, Dante, Virgil. All of these guys look so cool. Super Virgil. And you know what? I'll stick with the original. You should see. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Okay. Customize. No. Start. Okay. Alright, let's do a little bit of practice. This is an advanced hack and slash. True that. It is. Man, it's been so long since I've stepped in here. What even is this place? So for Sin Devil Trigger, he has an extra move. Alright, Sin Devil Trigger, bro. Just look at how this thing looks. Doesn't it just look insane? Hold up. Where did Yamato go? Does he just not use... Oh, that it I guess it pops up only occasionally.
Out of my way. Don't move. You're
okay.
Kneel before. Out of my way.
What is going on with my timing? Hang on.
Down you go. Out of my way. Kneel before. Jackpot.
Okay, I think I know what it is.
Don't move. Kneel before. Out of my way. You're finished. Out of my way.
I don't know, dude. Something about the timing is my timing is just off.
Ashes to ashes. Scum. Kneel before. Die. Ashes to ashes. Jackpot. Out of my way. Down you go. Jackpot.
Okay, so it's like you just gotta wait a little bit. Like the few seconds that you take it off, like that I release it, I gotta maybe wait a few extra milliseconds. It's just a weird timing type of thing. I don't know. What's this? Just spam the attack button for Beowulf and Yamato and you'll see. Okay. And it's in his arm when in Sin Devil Trigger. Alright. Let's see what y'all are talking about. Hey, that's cool. Hold up. Hang on. Wow, dude. That actually looks so dope. That actually looks so dope, bro. I love the melee-based, like the punch and kick weapons, bro. I didn't really like them too much in, what is it? Devil May Cry 4, like Gilgamesh with Dante. I don't know. For some reason, it felt like it wasn't that good. But okay, let's see. This is power. Hold up. What? That, bro, that looks so cool, and that's only a base. Wow. That actually looks dope, bro. Why isn't that just a regular part of his moveset? Wow. That's actually crazy, bro. That is a dope combo to pull off. Okay. Now what about for this one? For Force Edge. Oh, it's just an extra stab? I really like that, bro. Thank y'all for telling me about that. That's actually, like, that right there is actually so cool. What's this? Just use your feeling. Don't worry. Makes sense. It's really just a feeling. You just gotta tap. I just gotta tap into that slight feeling, that slight tingle. You feel me? Oh yeah, some of his attacks extend and look more defined. They really do. I'm gonna start using that more often. He also gets different taunt in Sin Devil Trigger that confirms he hasn't surpassed Sparta. Seriously? Oh. Yo, I'm curious about that. Is it like EX provocation? I'm about to try that out.
You think you stand a chance? You think you stand a chance? Show me your motivation. Out of my way.
Oh man, I tried to use the special hold. But wait, how do you do it? How do you... Because I know for EX provocation, you hold the right stick or the left stick or something.
Show me your motivation.
Hang on, let me see if I can time this. I can't time it because I was pressing the X button and not the Y button. Just get a high combo. Is that an S rank taunt? Okay, I think I can do that.
Let's have some fun.
No, wait. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. What? Oh yeah, and he's still juggling. I didn't even mean to do that. What am I doing? That's actually so fun. I don't think I'll ever see what the taunt is, though. I think you just need B level. Okay. I'll try it. So wait, if it disappears.
This is power. There's no time for doubt. I know what must be done. Show me your motivation.
I'm still trying to figure out how What is EX provocation? Wait, what? EX provocation is turned off, I think, because I'm seeing 91% here. That's okay. How? Why? What? Player settings. Lock concentration, recover. Yep, automatic. Okay. I don't think I'll ever see what the taunt is, bro. It's not working. I'm not sure how to, because I don't know if it's EX provocation or not. Oh, I thought oh, okay, I thought I just exited out of it. Man, but this is some fun practice, though. Use his Mirage. Okay. You mean, like, okay, let me get the high combo first. Alright.
Let's have some fun.
Wait, Mirage or Doppelganger? What?
This shall be your grave.
Hey, hold up. Dude, I just realized something crazy. You can control his Doppelganger while you're taunting.
You think you stand a chance?
That's crazy. Nah, just use Mirage and go Sin Devil Trigger. Wait, by Mirage, what do you mean? Did you mean this? This is Mirage, right? I don't know if this is Mirage or Devil Trigger. I mean, Mirage or Doppelganger. Oh, Mirage Edge. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay. Use Mirage, and then go Sin Devil Trigger.
Your nightmare begins here. You think you stand a chance?
The Blade. Okay.
Show me your motivation.
I still don't really know how to do the million stabs.
There's no time for doubt. I know what must be done. Try me.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's not working. What is the special taunt? Like, I should probably search up what it is and how to get it. Or would that be... I don't know why you aren't getting it. I don't know why I'm not getting it either. This is, in fact, weird. Wait, what is this? Oh. But I mean, I could just try again another time. It's fine, don't worry about it. Man, but now I'm curious to see what it is. I'll figure it out later. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's not like it matters a lot, but it's a pretty cool detail, though. But I'm gonna find out what it is eventually, soon. For now, let's I think we'll continue through the levels. Wait, what time is it? It is not 10 o'clock yet, so yeah, we're just gonna continue through the levels. Why not? It just kind of sucks though, cause like it kind of sucks that Virgil didn't get any like, well, he barely got any special cutscenes in his own playthrough, DLC playthrough. You know what I mean? All right, continue. Cause I mean, I know it was probably rushed or something, or just like the developers might not have had enough resources to make custom levels, custom enemies, custom cutscenes for Virgil. I mean, it's a DLC, not an entire other game, so I mean, you know, but it would have been nice to see. Really would have been nice. I should really try playing Virgil on Dante Must Die mode for that little bit of extra challenge. Alright, Gilgamesh. I don't like this boss. This is a weird boss to fight. Because, dude, the amount of golden orbs that I had to use when I was playing as Nero was ridiculous, bro. Like, the sheer amount of golden orbs when I was playing on Nero DMD against this guy. I don't even think it's possible to clear this guy on DMD without dying at least once. Why can't I get up there? He's putting his guard up. Wait, how did I get all the way up there? Ah, jeez. I hate those spikes. Oop. He's about to slam down, I think. You just never know when he's gonna hit you with those spikes. You just never know. And that's one of the annoying parts about this fight. Oh wait, actually you do know, because you can see that little liquid rise. Pause. That sounded weird. You just gotta time your jumps, and it'll be fine. Hey, when do y'all think Devil May Cry 6 is coming out? Oh wait, hang on. Hasten, clone, slow, clone, banish, clone. I didn't know you could do that. Wow. I'm just noticing that right now. Who actually pays attention to some of these micro controls, bro? What is this? Basically, when he's in Sin, Devil Trigger uses Mirage Edge and puts it into the ground and says, I will surpass Sparta. Man, bro, you spoiled it. But you know what? Thank you for telling me, because I was probably never going to find it. It's pretty interesting in my opinion, because he's like in his strongest form and he's using a sword that is made out of himself in an essence. Yeah, I can see why that is pretty interesting. So pretty much his entire goal is to just get stronger and stronger and stronger and endlessly stronger. Like what, he's just power hungry? And that's kind of shallow. Is that why Devil May Cry 5 exists? Because he just wanted more power? Wow. That's kind of selfish. It's kind of messed up. Bro, these combos. Alright, whoa. Dude, what is that flying death saucer that's just orbiting around? Oop. Let me read chat. Hey yo, Tyler, welcome to the stream, dude. I am indeed locked in, but this boss, I still don't really like it, because it's just like... It's just tedious, bro. It's like one of those bosses that's just like... where everything is just kind of set in stone, and just follow along, and you just chop away at it so slowly, and stuff, and it's just like, it's just annoying, you know? Welcome to the stream, Tyler. Always good to see you, bro. How do I get back up there? And yeah, Vendetta, I'm gonna read your chat in a second, because I know you probably typed some stuff up that I didn't respond to yet. Hang on. Alright, let me pause for a second. DMC6 coming in like 9 years. It'll be worth the wait, though. It'll be worth the wait for sure. To be fair, his whole thing is that he wants power and motivation. True that. Motivation and power is pretty much his whole shtick, isn't it? DMC is pretty epic, dude. Indeed. Indeed it is. Bro, imagine like DMC games that aren't hack and slash games, like different genres of DMC games. That would be pretty cool to see. Like, I don't know, a DMC Souls-like, DMC kart racer, turn-based RPG, I don't know. It would be pretty cool. There were some mobile games about it, but I don't... Do you guys like mobile games? Because personally, I don't. Personally, I just can't rock with mobile games. I just can't flow with them, just can't rock with them. Kart racer. I'm just saying, man, imagine just like throwing blue shells, or at least that hypothetical game's version of Blue Shells as Virgil and saying you're not motivated enough or something, or this is true power, and then you just throw a banana peel at Dante and he just does this funny little animation. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, like, it would be pretty cool, like different genres of DMC games that aren't just like hack and slashes, you know. And it's just an interesting thought possibility. Bro, we don't need another Souls-like. A lot of people don't really like Souls-likes for some reason. I mean, like, are Souls-likes really that bad though? To be honest, like, cause come on, dude. Imagine, like, cause the thing with Souls-likes, right, is just like they're nice though. They're good though, especially like, you know, a recent one, First Berserker Kazan. They're pretty good. I get that they're obviously not for everybody because of difficulty and stuff, and like, you know, annoyingness, repetitiveness, and stuff like that. But you know, there's something just charming and satisfying about them that just keeps me coming back, bro. Like Lies of P and the First Berserker Kazan go hard, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, I know we have lots of them, but technically speaking, we have lots of different games that we don't really need more of. Like, there's pixel top-down games that are deck builders and roguelites. What we don't need more of is roguelikes and roguelites, in my opinion. I'm just not a fan of those. Roguelites, stealth-based games, we don't need any more of those either. I just can't do roguelites, roguelikes, or stealth-based games, stealth games. If there's genres I don't like, it's definitely those. What's this? How about survival horror DMC? Could be fun. Probably. I mean, personally, I don't think I would play it, but that could be cool. You know, maybe you're playing as like some civilians, you're running away from Yuri's End, or an evil version of Virgil, even though Virgil is technically already evil. And if you rearrange the letters in his name, or at least take out the RG, you get evil, and you rearrange it, you know what I mean? But technically, if you take out the RG, you just get Veil. So there's also that. But yeah, survival horrors, I don't usually play those. Like a Resident Evil, Dead by Daylight, you wouldn't really catch me playing those. The only horror game that I've ever really gotten into, and even streamed on the channel as well, is Poppy's Playtime. That's pretty much like the only one, because like horror games, bro, I don't know. I'm too spineless to really get into them, bro. And like Resident Evil is just complicated. Bro, don't you dare say that about rogues. First of all, you said rouges, not rogues. Okay, just spell it right. Matter of fact, let me type it in the chat, since you clearly don't know how to spell it. Hang on. Rogues. Asterisk. Oh wait, that's not an asterisk. This is an asterisk. This one. Alright. Since it's what's this? There's some games like God of War 2018 that feel like a Souls-like, since it's a simplified combat game. Well, I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from, but it's a lot more in my perspective. God of War is a lot more hack and slashy than Souls-likey from what I've seen, you know what I mean? Also, the combat was this. Yana Warpath. What was that? What was I even about to say? I was about to say that the combat in Souls-like games isn't even really that simplified, is it? Because I mean, there's a lot of different intricacies and logistics that go into the combat. Wait, bro, I'm out here yapping, and I didn't even press mission start. I'm sorry. I went on a whole yap sesh, bro, about game genres. I'm sorry, y'all. But look, man, Tyler, dude, I don't know, dude. Roguelites, I just can't do them, because imagine putting so much time and effort into something only to like slip up once, die, and have to repeat the entire thing over again, bro. All the statistics, all the resources, all the everything that you got and you put into it. It's just like, who likes doing that, bro? I don't know who invented the roguelike genre, but I just don't know what audience enjoys that. Having to just restart all the way over again after dying once, you know what I mean? Checkpoints and save states, save files, all of that, they were invented for a reason for video games. And I feel like they should be utilized in like everywhere, you feel me? But you know, hey, no hate if you like roguelites. Personally, I just can't do it. Like, bro, I'd rather play turn-based games than roguelites. And I used to hate turn-based games before playing Expedition 33, which I've actually been getting into a lot recently. Nice. I'm definitely gonna stream Expedition 33 sometime. I just don't know when. Definitely sometime though. Nice. Bro, come on, is that it? They should give you the option to destroy this after it lands on the ground. But what was I saying? I was saying something else too. I was like juggling two topics in my head. I was saying something about it's like I'm just bouncing between roguelikes, souls-likes, all of that. Let me zoom in. What is this? You're probably thinking of 3 and below. All I'm saying is you should try Dead Cells, man. I've tried Dead Cells, and to be honest, to be quite frank, I did not really get too much into it because it was not really the most fun experience. I just couldn't really get with it, bro, because it's like, especially roguelike games that require you to be fast and speedy and get to certain places in under a certain amount of time, I just can't do that because it's like they're basically forcing you to be a sweat. They're forcing you to be this high-speed gamer that's just like, oh, so skilled, oh, so... You know what I mean? And it's just like an unrelaxing experience, and I just can't vibe with it, you know? I don't know. Turn-based is good. I agree. I mean, well, now I agree. If you asked me this question months ago, I wouldn't have agreed. But ever since trying Expedition 33, yeah. Have you played Yakuza, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Persona? Yakuza, I have played a little bit. Well, I've played a good amount of Yakuza 0 and then nothing else. Final Fantasy, I've only played Final Fantasy 15. That's like the only Final Fantasy game I've ever like gotten into and beat the game. That's the only one. I did play a little bit of like Final Fantasy 0 back in the day, but I barely remember anything about that game. Class 0. Dragon Quest, never. Persona, I got so bored with Persona. What was it? Some Persona game that was on Game Pass. I downloaded it, tried it out. I just couldn't really get with it. It was something about Joker, and he had this evil blue-red spirit. I guess I don't know if that was 5 or 3. I don't know. Have you tried a roguelike FPS? I have. Yes, I have. RoboQuest. It's this game where you play as a robot. You shoot some people, and yeah, that one is actually pretty fun, but it's just the fact that it's a roguelike. That's the only reason I wouldn't exactly give it a 10 out of 10, but it's still a pretty good game, you know, for an indie game that's not too popular. It's pretty decent. Are there really that many roguelike FPSs out there? I'd like to know more if there are. Wait, what was I charging up? It looked like I was charging up something. Ouch. Man, this combat is awesome. Hey, you know what game we should talk about? Hang on, what's this? That's 6. Oh, okay. There's a game called Mullet Mad Jack. I did play that, and it was terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, bro, but oh my goodness. I'm getting a headache just thinking of all the flashing colors and stuff, bro. Like, that one, that's exactly the type of roguelike game that I just, like, hate, pretty much. I can't really think of anything else to say other than hate. Like, extremely fast-paced ones. You know what I mean? Because not only was that fast-paced, it's like basically you had to get a kill every 10 seconds or you're done. But it's like the colors and flashing lights too, all of that did not help. I know there's like a setting to turn the colors down, but that just made it all the more worse. You know, it was a roguelike, too fast, and insane flashing lights and colors. And I don't even have any like medical, none of that, but it was just like I couldn't do it. That means you dislike Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami, isn't that a Shadow Warrior game? Hang on, where is my phone? Hotline Miami. I could have sworn I have heard that name before. Somewhere. Oh, okay, never mind. Nah, that's not a. It's not a Shadow Warrior game. I'm probably getting some things crossed. But you know, yeah, I guess that means I dislike Hotline Miami, even though I never played it. Is it on Xbox? I'm not gonna bother search. I mean, I might look for it later. What time is it? It's getting It is indeed getting late. I'm not ending the stream until 10 o'clock though. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't like it when a game is too fast or too slow. But dude, you know what game we should talk about, bro, that I really just have a really high opinion of and I pretty much play every day? Zenless Zone Zero. I love that game so much, bro. The combat is on point. The story and animations are on point. Y'all heard of that game, right? It's basically, if you know what Hoyoverse is and you know what Genshin Impact is, you should know what Zenless Zone Zero is. In fact, Virgil is actually the father of one of the characters. If you know, then you know. That's a whole nother joke reference. But yeah, seriously, Zenless Zone Zero is awesome, and it's actually coming to Xbox this June. I currently play it through GeForce Now. Nice. Not too shabby. But you know what though, bro? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, no, I was about to say something about how I think Dante is my current voice style rank announcer guy. Hang on. It sounds like he's saying the word wombat when you get when you get a high rank, a high style rank. It sounds like he's saying wombat, and it just feels so random. But I just kind of casually accept it. Man, we are progressing through these levels, bro. Hang on, really, bro? L taste, man, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not that bad. I know that it has a lot of it does have a lot of like, it gets some hate because of like character designs and certain like elements that not everybody can really vibe with, but it's a good game when you get into it, bro. Like the character building, the end game content, it's actually satisfying. Like, and the combat too is actually pretty on point. If you just kind of look past all the weirdo stuff and you get into it, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But Genshin is bad. That game, I remember trying it when it dropped on Xbox. I don't particularly like that one because it's too open and stuff. But ZZZ, it's really not that bad, man. I'm telling you. Like, if you just try out Miyabi, who is the character I was talking about, who is basically the daughter of Virgil, because like it's a bit of a meme in the community. Then you know you might find a newfound respect for it. You know, you just gotta kind of get into it, find characters you like, find parts of the game that you like, and you know. But I do understand why a lot of people are like hesitant to really look in the game's direction, even. But dude, if you think about it, it's actually, well, wait, was that it? Was it just those floating purple guys? There are some parts of the game that are even inspired by Devil May Cry, the franchise, like, you know, Billy Kid, the robot character guy with the red coat and the dual guns, and Hoshimi Miyabi. Like, she was definitely at least a little bit inspired by Virgil, because, you know, pretty much everyone in the community agrees, so, you know, it has to be true. What's this? The combat isn't that crazy. Have you seen Ninja Gaiden, by the way? Yes, Ninja Gaiden is 100% awesome, and I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, the remastered version, on stream a while ago. I think I even have a playlist, probably not, but I did stream it on my channel too. But the combat not being that crazy, I mean, like, if you think about it, it kind of is. I mean, it is simple. It's not that tough. Like, it's just like parry or assist, defensive assist, ultimate, basic attack, special attack, dodge. But I mean, the controls are simple. But you gotta admit, like, the amount of okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. The amount of effort they put into the combat animations and like the different logistics and the character chemistry buffs and stuff like that, like, you gotta respect it, because they did put a lot of effort into it overall. You know what I mean? That's where it truly shines. Like, you can just kind of feel how much like they truly developed and honed it. Even if it on the outside it's just some simple controls, it is pretty well crafted for its simplicity. You know what I mean? Especially when playing as Miyabi. Like, if you play as Miyabi, if you were able to pull her back when, like, you know, her banner was up, you'd see what I mean. And maybe if you like try her out in a demo or see some gameplay of her, like, yeah, the animations and the effort that went into it, it's noticeable. I'm just saying. But then again, you know, I do respect your opinion of just not being too fond of it. You know, I don't judge you for that. It's all good. Why am I so bad at timing those judgment cuts? Ah, jeez. Alright, now I'm using that too often. I know it's a waste to use SDT right here, but you know, just for the fun of it, why not? Not bad. But yeah, man, yeah, like I was saying before, that's just me personally, you know. Personally, I just like the game. But that's probably just me, though. Wait, where? Oh, it's this way. Especially, like, the farming, dude. Like farming for materials, upgrading your characters, and all that. Like the way they do it in ZZZ, something about it is just like really satisfying, and it'll keep you just coming back. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't know, something about it, bro. Just making your characters stronger, completing the end game content, getting the S ranks, earning stuff. It's just an overall chill little loop, you know? Just a chill little satisfying gameplay loop. You know, weird stuff aside, you know. Sometimes you just gotta look past and ignore the weird stuff that's meant for the weirdos and just let the weirdos be weirdos. Anyway, what time is it? It is about to be 10 o'clock, but going to enjoy these last few minutes, these last 2 minutes, while I can. Man, today was a W stream for a little after work stream because, you know, keep in mind I am streaming after work. You know, not everybody really has the energy after work to stream, but you know, you gotta put in that time, gotta put in that grind, you feel me? And sometimes you just gotta chill, have fun with your community and people who want to tune in and just chill out, chat. It's fun. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the right way. Great. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool detail too, when the sword goes through you and you're like an enemy is nearby, it pokes them. I was wondering if that would happen. That's cool. Nice. And you know, one thing I will say though, you know, obviously we can all agree that ZZZ is a pretty, in terms of the weirdness, it is pretty bad. But it's, at least it's not as weird as you know, Goddess of Victory Nikke, which by the way, you know, I do know the game exists. I have seen videos online about it. I haven't really dabbled too much or really played it at all, ever. But if you compare that to ZZZ, ZZZ is pretty tame compared to the stuff that happens in Goddess of Victory Nikke. You know, they're pretty much like the same genre, you know, gacha game with weird stuff in it. You know? And there's way worse games too, bro. There's like way worse games out there. And at least the thing with ZZZ being in that weirdo genre of games, right? Weirdo gacha games. At least ZZZ has effort and like passion put into it, bro. Because you can just really feel it. You can just really feel how much effort was put in, especially with the character trailers, bro, and the lore. You can just feel how much like love the devs put into it. You feel me? You tried it. I tried it once. It was fun. What, Nikke? I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just a simple point-and-click shooter game, and it's not really that, you know what I mean? At least from what I've seen, it doesn't seem too, like, engaging. You feel me? It's just, like, point, click, shoot, tap, and stuff, and it's just, like, you know what I mean? There's not really much that goes into it. If there's any, like, if there's any game, like we were talking about simplified combat, If there's a game with insanely simple combat and not much that goes into it, it's definitely Nikkei. Cause yeah, nah, that game, bro. It's like barely anything was put. It's just literally PNGs, like character models, and just 2D drawings of guns and stuff, and you just point, click, and shoot. If that's not simplified combat, I don't know what is. But let me read this chat. Hang on. I kind of wish there actually can be a game where the main character stabs himself to inflict more damage. Hey, dude. Wait till I tell you about Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. When I tell you about that game, bro, your entire world will change forever. Trust me. As a risk for reward. Hey, yo. Yours true K. AKA the homie Caden. What's up, dude? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Did you stream today? I didn't even see your chat till just like a few seconds ago. Thanks for tuning in, man. Seriously. And all of y'all that are watching, be sure to leave a like. Or be sure to destroy that button that's below the stream that looks like a thumbs up. I'm not gonna say what button it is, but you know, just destroy that button. It's definitely not a like button. I feel like I'm getting worse at these triple judgment cuts. Oh no. Man, I wish it were easier to parry and dodge in these games, bro. Because you just can't do it unless it's like, unless you do it in a high skill, precise timing type of way. Oh no, wrong way. Nice. What's up, man? Bro, did you just accidentally call me Chiss? By accident? Come on now, dude. Nah, I haven't streamed in like 5 days. I'm gonna probably do it in a minute, though. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You should go to bed in a minute, though. You should not be streaming at 10 a.m., my guy. Don't you got, like, school? Don't you got, like, a test or a quiz? Matter of fact, bro, you should be studying, dude. Isn't it, like, NWEA coming up or something? What's this? Wait, hang on. DMC is way more easier to parry in. DMC3 specifically. Are you sure about that? Because, dude, when I was trying to parry Virgil in Royal Guard mode, back when I streamed DMC3, it felt pretty much impossible. I don't know. Like, I don't know, dude. Something about the parrying with Royal Guard just feels not doable. I don't know. It's probably just a skill issue on my part, though. But yeah, Caden, go to bed, bro. You need to be in bed, my G. But hey, if you do stream, I'm gonna be sure to tune in, leave a like, which you should probably do on my stream too. Just, you know, support a creator, creators supporting creators, you feel me? We're both gonna make it for sure. What's this? I mean, with his blade. Nah, I ain't going to sleep, LOL. Of course you're not, dude. You see, that's why them grades about to start slipping, dude. Come on now, bro. You gotta do better than that. You got to prioritize the right things, man. Well, then again, I don't really sleep till around midnight or past 11 o'clock, so I get it. I mean, with his blade. Wait, how do you parry with his blade in DMC3? I didn't... Like, is there a way to do that? Or, like... How do you do that? Because I don't think I remember anything about parrying with a blade. Unless I might have did it and I forgot. I don't know, bro. Look at Virgil just standing there. He's so disappointed that I'm about to end the stream. Okay, but how do you do it though? If there's a way to do it with a sword. 'Cause I'm genuinely curious. And is there also a way to do it in DMC5 as well? Because I'm curious about that too. Man, the Devil May Cry universe is a very interesting one, bro. It's so... It is just an interesting universe. Is that Devil May Cry show on Netflix any good to watch? Because I don't have Netflix right now. But, you know, I heard it's pretty decent. I don't know. Basically, you have to hit right when you hit. It's easier when in Devil Trigger since you're faster. Oh yeah, matter of fact, okay, I think I remember that. So basically attack at the same time as enemies when they attack. Okay, I think that's even doable in other games too. Like I think that even happened a couple times when I was fighting. I don't know. In my opinion, as a fan, do you think it's worth watching or not? Is it worth checking out? Because I know the story is not canon in the show. I know it's not connected to the games. It's like its own original thing. Wait, what does that say? It's bad. Oh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Well, yeah, true. They did change Dante's voice actor to Nero's official voice actor, so I mean that might, like, I imagine why some fans would be kind of like mad at that. To be honest, though, I wasn't even gonna buy Netflix anyways. I already got HBO Max and stuff and Crunchyroll Premium, bro. There's just too many subscriptions out here to keep everything balanced. You know, you gotta at least pirate a little bit of stuff. They mixed politics with DMC for some reason. Oh, really? Typical Netflix show, bro. Dang. Like government politics and stuff like that. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. I'm wondering how they did that though. Like, is it a balance of power type of thing? But anyway, look, let me stop yapping. I'm about to end stream, but let me just first do my typical outro. Wait. I tried putting my controller on the ground, but the cord is not long enough. I need to stop doing that. But listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for the lovely conversations, Vendetta. It was nice talking to you, bro. Kaden, peace out, bro. Go to bed on time. Stay in school. Don't vape. Don't do drugs and all that. Make healthy decisions. Drink water. And shout out to everybody who tuned in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and leave a like and stuff. They even made Dante's theme like a random type of version of Nero's Devil Trigger song. Oh, really? That's weird. Alright. I mean, I'm not ending the stream just yet. I'm just gonna do my full outro first. Basically, I say peace out to everyone. Yeah. Okay, oh, you said your grades are just fine, Kaden? Cool. Alright, but yeah, anyway, peace out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out Kaden, shout out Vendetta, shout out Top, shout out Tyler, shout out everybody else who I might have missed. And yeah, I love y'all so much. I'm gonna see y'all in the next stream. Whatever that's gonna be. Probably be this again, probably be Doom the Dark Ages, which literally comes out in a couple days. I'm gonna be streaming that day one, by the way. What else even is there to say? I love y'all. That's pretty much it. I love y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Thank y'all for leaving a like. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for spending time watching this little stream. It was fun. It was fun chilling, chatting with y'all. So yeah, till the next one, I'm gonna see y'all soon, and you already know the deal. Peace out. Love y'all. And wait, gotta put my hand right here. And bye. Love y'all.